All right, Tori, here we are. Softball tournament getting ready to start this week over at Longwood. It's been almost 2 weeks to the day that you guys have actually played a game. What have the last 2 weeks you girls been doing to get ready for the tournament?
We really have been preparing, with practices. We've been doing a bunch of different situations. Some people were saying that we're at a disadvantage, for not playing for so long, but our coaches, were being tough on us, and we're really having us work hard with scrimmaging each other and just really working hard no matter, even though we're not playing.
I referenced a lot on our TV broadcast, Tori, about how last year ended. Kind of left a little pit in the stomach down at Winthrop. Did that motivate y'all through this entire year to get back to this point to prove everybody wrong?
Oh yeah, definitely. We definitely don't want to end, the way we did in the past. We know our talent level is just through the roof this year, so we know that we are capable of winning. Being seeded first is definitely going to help. So 3 games, that's all we need to do to win it. So hopefully that's the plan.
How about right now as we kind of look through the facility, what's going on back here? What can you tell us about the contraption that you guys have set up, and what are you working on? It looks like a makeshift batting cage to me. So what can you tell me about it?
Yeah, that's our double front toss. So we'll just have our coaches throwing to us 2 at a time, and then bunting back on the far end. So a lot of things going on at once. Just hitting has definitely been our focus this week.
It seems like watching softball, there's a lot of stuff going on during the game. Are practices built like that as well? Because time in between the half innings is not that long. Is that how practice usually is too?
Yes, definitely. Our coaches always say practice at game speed, because you'll practice how you play. So they're definitely intense all the time. And with our scrimmages, we even say, okay, get off the field in 8 seconds. So that's kind of how we do practice. So.
And how about as you talk amongst the team entering this week, you get the first round bye, and what are the conversations about, hey, this is what we need to do to play well this week and bring home this championship?
Well, we always said, the teams that are injury-free usually, do the best towards the end of the season. So hopefully, we'll continue that. But also just getting along with each other. You can tell on the field that if they're having fun, that they usually last longer. So our team chemistry has been great this year. So having that going into the tournament is just really good for us.
Yeah, you mentioned that's great to see. We talked to all the girls in January, early February, and chemistry was the one word that we heard, and you can sense how tight this team is. So with that being said, good luck this week, and we'll be following the progress of this team, and hopefully a championship comes back to Lynchburg, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Dot, here we are, postseason time again. This team, number 1 seed, entering the tournament. How excited are you and the girls to get going?
Extremely. We're so excited being seeded number 1, but also Big South Conference champions. That's exciting. But again, talk is cheap. We got to do it on the field, and we're excited to do so. We're preparing, getting it ready, and we got 3 days till our game.
Get the first round bye. You won't play till Thursday at noon. It's going to be 2 weeks since this team played. Again, not the elephant in the room, but that's what we talk about, how much of a difference that is for you preparing. You've mentioned it's a good thing to get this team prepared for this tournament. What have you been working on?
Well, what's been great is we had a huge working on basic fundamentals, but a really good scrimmage that we had against each other, a 9-inning scrimmage on Saturday. And what I was really excited about is not only the performance, but the energy level. It's, it's just invigorating to see the joy that these players have in playing the game, and God's given them that gift, and they're feeling it, and they're ready to compete.
Earning the number 1 seed, Dot, when did you sense this 2017 team had the makeup to win a regular season championship?
Well, we actually voted of what we thought the finish would be in the conference, and I knew we could win it. Just something about the team, the recruits that have come in, and the response that they're having with each other, and the family environment. And in order to win, you have to have a team that it's selfless. They're really thinking about each other more than themselves, but yet they have the individual motivation to say, I refuse to be the weakest link. And this team has done that. You see them giving extra time, volunteer hours, just hitting away and hitting each other fly balls and ground balls. And, that's what it takes to have a championship team. But we are very young, and so now let's see how we respond with the excitement and energy of postseason play.
One thing I'll bring up, interviewing all of the student athletes and your staff, even back in January, the overriding theme was chemistry. Okay, that's cool back then. How long will that last? We just got done talking to Tori Zavodny. That's the first thing she talked about here in early May we still have it. How does that make you feel?
Feels great. They're around each other a lot, and a lot of things can happen with that. And it really comes from a Christ-centeredness of realizing that we're here to serve each other. And when you have that, and it's not about me, or I all the time, you can have a great chemistry. In this team, you see it, and I think everyone enjoys when they watch them play that same thing. You've even sensed it yourself. It's an enjoyment of just seeing what they can do for each other and together.
All right, X's and O's. Let's go between the lines. Where does this team, pitching, defense, obviously you have to do it all.
Yeah.
You have to hit. But what could be an X factor in this tournament for your team? Where do you really need to take a step up, you think, in the next couple of days?
Our pitching needs to step up. I think over the past 3 weeks we have not been as strong as we have been or can be. So that is also could be a positive. I think that we have competitors on the team and in the circle. They need to definitely be stepping up. And a lot of that has to do with just getting the rest that you need, be able to just mentally prepare and realize there is no tomorrow. And that is great because I'm where my feet are right now and seizing the moment. I think that if our bats remain unselfish and focused with barrel to the ball, eyes on contact, it could be a lot of fun.
And how about depth on this team? You lose Autumn for a little bit. She's back. I thought Caitlin did a phenomenal job filling in for her at catcher. You lose Emily, but you get Riley back. So you've got a lot of parts and depth to this team that, hey, as you hear, it's the next person up type of mantra. Has that team kind of followed that this year?
It really has, but Emily Sweat's bat, hitting a 320, we're going to lose that, that's for sure. Riley's not 100% back, but with each day, it gets her stronger and stronger to hopefully get up to at least pinch hit for us if we need it. I don't think she's been released by the doctor right now to be able to swing consistently. So those do hurt, but like you said, they have that depth of players that are willing to step up for each other, and once when you do that, great things happen.
Now, you hosted Longwood here. You have a chance to work out on their field before you play Thursday?
We do. Tomorrow we have an opportunity, only 1 hour, but we're going to seize that opportunity. So we'll be taking the team over there and working and just getting a sense of the field so they can really just visualize it. Yeah, just visualize it because we haven't played this year. We played home against Longwood, not at their location. So it's going to be exciting, something new, and the Butterflies are going to be going, and that's why let's see how we respond and if our training takes into effect in the pressure situations that we'll be facing.
All right. Always appreciate your time, Dot. Best luck to you and the ladies, and go get them, okay?
Thanks so much, and God bless everyone. Go Flames.